What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Unreal Engine 5 game development live stream where we're back in our Gas Course project, an action RPG built from scratch using Unreal Engine 5, blueprints, gameplay ability system, C++, all that good stuff. So, hey everybody. Good to be back. How is everybody doing? How's it going, Casper? How's it going, Foxu? Thanks for the first time chat. So today we're going to start the first step in creating what's called a nameplate for our character UI. And I have a reference from, what's that game called? Now I'm not even remembering it. It's from No Rest from the Wicked, or No Rest for the Wicked, where we have this image. Can I open it in a new tab? Or is it, am I downloading it? For some reason, it's downloading it and not opening it in a new tab for me, but that's fine, I guess. But essentially, we have a lot of the information about the character within the UI with this, and I'd like to try to get something very similar, like have the character's head face here. And it would be interesting if I can get like a runtime capture of the character's head. And then we'll have, I don't know if we really care about experience points. I don't think we're going to be working with experience points in this way. I don't know if we're going to level up in this kind of way. I'd rather you earn attribute points or perk points through your, my wording is not with me today. It's based on your performance within a given wave of enemies. But we have things like stamina and health, and I'm not sure what this one is, but we're also going to introduce some sort of mana bar or something like that. So we're going to try to do something like this. I think it'll be super cool. Help us out. What an energy, dude. Your weekend was amazing, I guess. Yeah, it was a very good, a nice weekend. We came back home late last night. Late for me is midnight. So I was a little tired this morning, but work was pretty good. I had some good energy. So now I'm back at it. So let's go ahead and let's get this going, right? So we're going to call this a nameplate. And I'm going to make a new blueprint. I can go user interface, widget blueprint, user widget, WPP, player, nameplate. And I also need to refactor or redo my my health bar. I don't know why it's behaving in weird ways that I don't understand, honestly. I'll show you what I mean. It's like I have my health bar, but like everything is grayed out, and I'm assuming it's because of the view model that I'm doing, or maybe it's because of how I'm anchoring things or something. So I want to kind of just redo it, and that's actually what's nice about view models. I can just redo the UI without necessarily having to like redo all the logic as well, or copy and paste the logic, what may have you. So it's a bonus, I would say. I'm just gonna try to find some sort of music I could put on. I'll just put on synthwave radio. So yeah, that's super cool, and that's what I like about it for view models. So we'll probably end up having to redo the player health just so it's a little more flexible for what we need. But I wonder if I need to explicitly, if I should also like make the face, the character face, its own unique widget as well, or can that be built into the nameplate? I'm not sure. It would be nice to be able to just kind of reuse the widget potentially in other places, so maybe it would be a good idea to make it its own thing. So let's make a character. I don't know what I should call it. Not character, but so character head, character profile. I don't know what you would name this. like character, not profile, not mugshot either. I'm trying to find the appropriate naming for this. Character, I'll say character profile. We can always rename it later, right? I don't like, sometimes I get too hung up in naming convention, so forgive me on that. So yeah, again, we'll make a user widget blueprint, WBP underscore player underscore profile image. But now we'll say character profile just to keep the naming at least the same. And what I need to do, because I want to get like the character's face, I know I need to do some sort of like, what's the term? I need to get a camera. I need to do like a texture render or render 2D, something along those lines. So we're gonna see if we can at least accomplish that much today. We're gonna have to do some Googling, honestly. But I know how, the power of Unreal Engine 5 and using Unreal for so long is you kind of know what you want to Google and what you need to look for. So UE5, render character face to texture in UI. So 3D character portrait. I don't really want to do a 3D character portrait. But we probably get somewhere around here is what we want to look for. So I need a scene capture 2D for your character, projection type orthographic, blah blah blah. So create a scene capture. Then I gotta create a material. So the only caveat is that for some reason it's not updating the lighting into the render target. And the image seems a lot brighter than the actual character the camera is looking at. All right, so create a scene. So I do wonder if I'm able to just add the scene capture for your character. Am I able to do that within the the base character? So let's see. So player character, I think base scene capture 2D. So character profile capture. Projection type, they said orthographic. Oops. Ortho width, they said 120. Let's see if that's gonna be good. Texture target, your created texture target. Okay. So I have to make a render target somewhere. So I guess I'll put it in here as well. I don't know where this goes. I'm wondering if I need to do... Is it under media? It's not going to be under miscellaneous, is it? Render target. Not under user interface either. Not paper 2D. Material. Texture. Render target. So render target underscore player underscore character profile should do us good. Hey Talos, how you doing? How's your Monday? I can't tell what's truth or not. Like the Streamlabs is saying I have 15 viewers, but it says I have 5 on Twitch and 3 on YouTube. So I guess the rest is on X, maybe? So, hey to everybody. we're kind of chilling. I'm glad we have a good amount of viewership today. Maybe I should stream to X and TikTok and stuff more often. Okay, so we created a render target, but we need to then set it into our texture 2D. Boom. Primitive render mode. Use show only list. Let's see. Is that a thing anymore? Maybe it's not the right setting that I'm looking for. So it's called primitive render mode. Okay. So it's under scene capture. So show only list. Profiling event name. Use ray tracing if enabled. Capture on movement. Not sure, honestly. Let's keep everything as is, and we'll mess around with settings later. Capture source, scene color HDR. Okay, the default setting, great. Show only actors. So where is that? Okay, not really a thing. Do I have to show only? So I can set the show only actors, but I don't really see it here. Is anyone else familiar with this? So pass info, visible. Okay, let's just do make, self. Maybe it's okay to do it on begin play. Or maybe on construction? I don't know, maybe that's too soon. We'll see what happens. So texture target size 1024, 1024, texture group UI. It's a texture group, right? UI. Like I've done this before on my previous iteration of this project when I was doing Project Hero. I don't know if I have that project on my PC anymore. No, I think I do. Let's see. No. I guess I don't anymore. That's a shame. Then I gotta create a material out of my texture target. Sure, why not? So I'm gonna call it MRT. Material domain, user interface, blend mode, mask. So Boom. RGB goes in final color. Then 1 minus, right? From A, put a 1 minus node, which goes into opacity mask. Minus. Okay. In your widget, add an image and set your created material, or you create a video of your character and play this video in your widget. So someone says, "Hey, sorry for the response. That is because of using orthographic mode. My fault. So to get your real color, you have to go to your scene capture and change its projection type to perspective. Now you have your real colors, but you also have the atmosphere as the background. In your scene capture, there's an option, general show flags. Disable atmosphere. Now your atmosphere is gone, but you have a black background. To change that, you have to go back into your material. Instead of using the mask blend mode, change it to translucent. Okay, let's just see what results we even get with doing what we're doing right now. Just see what's going on. So let's make an image. Profile image. Now the image is going to be this material. And yeah, it's transparent right now. Let's open up our main. Let's add the profile in. Just size the content. And let's just see what appears, if anything. All right, something technically does appear. I don't know how well you could see that thing in the corner, like this thing. But yeah, something shows up, which is good. So my assumption is we gotta adjust capture 2D. Okay, we're definitely getting something. Okay. hey, big guy. Okay. So yeah, image size. Let's do 1024 by 1024. So we're definitely, this is pretty accurate to what I want. I don't know if it needs to be, because I don't like, maybe from like other UI, I would want like a full body and even have it be you can manipulate it in 3D space and stuff like that. But for now, that's pretty good, honestly. So main game, let's just see what this looks like in game. Yeah. Kind of cool. But yeah, I think but yeah, like it's also dependent on lighting, I guess, which I don't want it to be. So there's probably some settings I need to do here. So use show list and only capture source scene color. Oh, maybe I chose the wrong scene color setup. So from sorry. So I need to choose capture source scene color HDR in RGB, inverse opacity of A. Seems like that's right. So maybe I need to, so I don't want to capture every frame and I don't want to capture on movement. So yeah, definitely somewhat of a problem. So maybe I have to... Let me go into the base. Is there like capture scene? Okay. Okay. We're close. So now I think I just need to I shouldn't consider what's the word? Lighting or anything like that. Because right now it's like self-shadowing and everything. I don't really think I want that. So let's see what else we have to change. I also wonder if I can... Am I able to like see this in real time? So here's my guy. So if I were to change this to like 300, didn't really change. What's so scene capture, advance, general show flags. Do I have to like run it? Okay. The post-processing, composite mode, capture every frame, no. Advanced, I definitely don't want to do deferred lighting. Okay, so that doesn't do what I thought it was gonna do. There must be more settings, right? Okay, so there's lighting, light types. Go and do that. Okay, so sort of had the opposite effect of what I wanted. Maybe I want to just do skylighting? No. Okay, maybe this is probably what I want down here, right? There's lighting, path tracing, and post-processing. So let me just see this again. So yeah, we got no shading. Deferred lighting, temporal AA, blah, blah, blah. I just want to make sure I get back to where I was. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Like, how do I get it to just not have that sort of thing? Like, lighting. If I turn that off, what's the result? The same. I wonder if it has... So yeah, having it open like that's not really doing me any favors. And obviously, like, if I were to... put like a point light... Oops. It's gonna be just like all washed out, you know? And that's not what I want either. So I wonder if there's like UE5 render face texture and UI without lighting. Okay, so there's a video for that, rendering at 3 miles to the HUD. Maybe there's more written examples. So I've solved it using a combination of elements. First, I have an actor object set up with the static mesh I want rendered to my HUD. I removed as much under the rendering of the static mesh as I could find. I then set the actor object as a child of the camera, positioning it, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really say more information than that. That's unfortunate. So render texture and blueprint has default lighting. So the render preview has an unlit option. Does it? Is it this? Or is it within this? Perspective, so fog, blah blah blah, render 3D text, da da da. No. There's masked. Float precision. Fraction. So there's default. So there is a shading model, but that's not really what I need. Unlit. No, that doesn't help either. Oh, we got some spam. Hey, spammer. We're gonna just ban you. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Ah, we opened it up. Nope. So character texture rendering looks way different in UE4. Blah blah blah. Character render. No. I think the render preview has an unlit option. Maybe can I say UE5 render scene capture unlit? Maybe. Let's see if Reddit. You can do a post-process control which returns different buffers with custom node. I simply settle for orthographic capturing, which seems to work better for UMG elements. Is that not what I'm doing? I am using orthographic. But also, first and foremost, I need to zoom this camera in, I think. Does that actually not matter? Let's see. If I were to change this to perspective for a second. That looks funny. Okay. So yeah, we definitely want orthographic. So is a smaller width mean I'm gonna get closer? Yes. Almost. Maybe 40. Seems reasonable. But yeah, I gotta fix this, I guess, shading. So scene color. Maybe I gotta just do one of these as like, so base color maybe? No, no, not that. Maybe scene color? Oh. Goodbye. No. Final color? Um, let's just try a bunch of these options, I guess. See what we get. Yeah, a lot of these are not giving us anything. Um, add the point light. What can I do? Is that enough to make a difference? Sort of. But it seems like a weird thing to do. I don't want to cast shadow. Affects world. Lighting channels. I don't want to cast anything. Like, sort of? Like, obviously now we can... Like, we can adjust it. Or like 128 by 128. Like, that's sort of the vibe that I'm kind of wanting to go for. I don't know how you guys feel about that. But that's sort of what I want. So this is my nameplate. So we can add the character profile here. So I guess I need a canvas panel. I think I need a horizontal box. And then like a vertical box. Character profile. No, like that. Okay, can I size the content? Oof. Definitely don't want to size it to content. I definitely want like a desired on screen. Can't really do anything like that. Say desired. And then yeah, in the profile, let's do 256 by 256. Maybe even 128 by 128. Now I should be able to then, instead in my main game, oops, place this with the nameplate. We'll size the content. Anchor will be the top left. Let's do 100 by 100 maybe. And now it's up there. We were able to get something there. It needs more to it, like a background shape maybe. So let's get out of player health for a second. Here's my character profile image. I don't know how to, because like the example that we're working with, it has like some like, you know, shaded like half diamond looking thing to it. Like I should have it under my downloads, right? Is it like, no, it's not here. Okay, got this random shit here. Can I delete you? Bye bye. here's me not knowing how to like show you what I'm showing myself. Yeah, essentially this. If you see like this subtle kind of like holder here, I need something to that effect. I just don't know how to write it here. So a UI portrait's the name that I was thinking of earlier. So UI character portrait frame UI. So yeah, for the sake of now that I know here, character portrait. Had myself a brain blast. Okay. They have some examples on Fab. But yeah, not really what I want. Doom, doom, boom, boom, boom. What do I want? There's a half diamond UI portrait frame. I mean, something to the effect of like this. Yeah, that was no rest for the wicked. I feel like something to this effect would work. But yeah, that's not really an image I can use. So diamond UI character portrait frame PNG. I don't know. Not sure how to find this like image here. So free UI, free video game UI. So there are game UI images. I can create my own? I just wonder if there's something I can reuse. Photo, maybe vectors. Not much of an artist, and that's where my limitation kind of falls in on. Maybe? Can't do that. I can download a zip. Like, it's too cartoony, I think. Not sure. RPG. Character portrait UI. Diamond PNG. I'm sort of getting some stuff, but no. Yeah, sort of like this. But you have to pay for that. Free? Well, these are royalty free. Seems like I have to pay. RPG. Something like this is nice, but not exactly what I want. Something like this as well. I need premium, it seems. Is there like, I don't know, UI maker? Is that a thing? Free? Free UI tool. Does that do anything? Am I gonna get just email spam now if I sign up for this? I hate when these things do it. So search GUI parts in Fab. Okay. Window Fab. If you want, I have several UI kits if you want to grab something from Humble Bundle or something. I'll see what I can find first. Here. Okay. Damn, okay. That's kind of clutch. Definitely gonna use this. It's exactly, I think that's what I need. Thank you so much, Talos. So we got these icons, then we got these elements. So we're looking for frame mid? No. Frame mid 2. HP frame. We'll probably reuse that. Name bar? No. Yeah, people have pretty much have said like Fab sucks in that regard. So let's do canvas panel. So wait. Yeah, so this character portrait. Canvas panel. Now let's do an overlay. Now let's do image. So frame. So like this. Now we'll add another image. Character portrait. So something like that could work. Maybe a little bit of padding. Oh, I'm doing the frame. Whoops. Think something like that looks pretty good. Now definitely need like a. So there's a background blur. Maybe I need that. Now blur strength. If I make it 1, 10, yeah, it's like 1. And then I need one more image. Maybe black background. Like that. Make it black. Maybe like 0.5, like that. So profile main. I do something like this. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Now I wonder, yeah, I definitely need to make it smaller. I think it's all based on the size. So 128 maybe, by 128. I think that's okay. Do you guys think it should be a little bit bigger? I also wonder if the frame should be like this. It should be like a diamond. Honestly, if we do make it a little bit like a diamond, we'd have to make the portrait itself more like in. Or we'd have to like mask it out. I'm just curious what a diamond would look like in this case. Hmm. It's definitely tough. So yeah, simply scaling it, I don't know if that's gonna look good. I don't know if you can get like masking within like a widget. I can at least see what Google says. So UE5 mask image elements in UMG. I opened it in a completely different window. Circle masking. How do I mask in UMG? Maybe we'll get something here. Okay, so in UMG, we're able to add material effects to a widget using the retainer box. What does retainer do? Oh. I wonder. Yeah, exactly, Talos. Diamond shape and health and stamina and magic to the bottom right of it. Yeah, you got these frames, name bar. I wonder, does it have pixel snapping, inherit, flip the bounds, anything? No. Wonder what I could do about this. Let's have to see if I, you know. I put the guy all the way in the background, it looks like that, but that's not really what I want. Definitely want the frame behind it. No, I definitely want the frame on top. So draw as image, border, box, rounded box. Almost. It's got this weird thing around it. That's actually really close to what I wanted. Outline settings. Don't really want to outline. Half height radius, fixed radius. Oh God, where did that go? Use brush transparency. Oh, we still got the light on my face here. I need to like destroy that light immediately. I probably gotta find a better way to do that though. Like, I like the idea of a rounded box. That doesn't do anything. We'll investigate this for a little bit more. How can I alpha mask clip all children of a UMG widget? There's a really easy way to do this since 4.11. Use retainer box. So this is the second time I'm seeing retainer box. So what the heck does this do? Oh. It does exactly what I want. Yay. There we go. I gotta fix the HUD here. But there you go. So I think possibly I could make the retainer box. How can I make this part bigger? I guess I gotta make the scale bigger. Okay, what happened? So I guess you can't scale it. Unless I make the image scale bigger. No. Man, I can't really make it any bigger than that. Which is weird, I think. Okay, so I can translate it though. Maybe bringing it up. Will help a little bit. No. And there is a little bit peaking. Should this widget redraw the content it has every frame? So phase, what if I make, like, what's the phasing do? Show effects on designer. Something about it seems off. Maybe I need to maybe I gotta change the render target a little bit. Oh, we got a special guest here. Hey, Lola. What are you doing, boo-boo? Just so everybody can see, we got the kitty has entered the stream. How you doing, boo-boo? Maybe I need to move it a little bit to the right. I guess that doesn't really make a difference, does it? Oh, it does. Okay. So maybe, all right, Lola, sorry, you're, oh, wild kitty. So maybe just once. Okay, and maybe a little lower. Let's see. No. Maybe a little bit more in. I think that looks okay. All right, let's spend the next couple minutes just messing with this. Yeah, it definitely seems like zooming in may not be the best play. So I'm gonna do something like 38. And I gotta just move this a little bit like that. A little like that. Then I guess after I capture, I can disable the light, deactivate. No, the light's still doing stuff. Is there an off? Turn off. There's enable and disable. I guess I could always set the intensity to 0, but I feel like there should be a simple toggle. Maybe toggle is toggle active, toggle visibility. Man, that more or less did the trick. So increase the image size. Cropped. Does the image size matter? Can I do anything about that? Yeah, making the 64 by 64 is not going to do much. And yeah, if I make this 256 by 256, it does everything else with it. Maybe now I don't need to render this as a rounded box. I could just do an image. Okay, so rounded box is the option there that I have to do this for. Hey Captain Price, how you doing? Yeah, we're doing good. We're working on the character nameplate. We're just wrapping up for the day. We were able to get like a scene capture render target of our character, put it into the top left corner, add a diamond kind of framing to it. Not 100% perfect, but I think it's in a good spot where we can kind of continue to move on. Obviously, we can update things as we go. But I think so far so good. But yeah, that's where I'm going to probably end it for tonight. We managed to get a good amount in, which I'm proud of. I want to learn a little bit more about how to properly mask this out. Because like the retainer is supposed to do what I thought it was supposed to do, right? Like if I were to take this out of this and put it as the canvas panel, that does some funky stuff. Maybe I have to mess with ordering of some stuff. So yeah, as I scale it, you know, it gets funky. The picture of the character is just as part of the nameplate that we want to create. So instead of having the UI health bar and stuff here, we're going to just include it to here. And just see if it looks good. We might find that it doesn't look good overall, but so far I like it. To be honest, don't add picture, only add health bar stuff. Resize the canvas panel to a square and put everything aligned to the middle of it. Keep the screen clean. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to just kind of play around with stuff. Because yeah, I see. I know what you mean. But maybe it's a good idea. Maybe it's not. So resize the canvas panel to a square and put everything aligned to middle of the canvas instead of in the corner. Not sure what you mean, but there's the 256 by 256. I feel like I want to skip it to desired. But yeah, I think for now it's at a decent spot. If I were to now the nameplate, let's add my stamina, I think, or move the picture on the bottom left corner next to the health bar. Well, that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Like, I'm gonna be like adding these things next to the bar. Like, this stuff would be up there. Obviously, we're gonna have to fix how that looks, but so, like, the stamina bar will be up there, and the health bar and the magic bar. Yeah, sorry, that was kind of confusing that there's two things happening at one time. It's a work in progress. Like, we're gonna be working on the nameplate. We were just working on the first part, which I wasn't sure of, which was creating the scene capture and everything, getting that to a texture and stuff. So obviously we could, maybe put this to the bottom. Oh gosh. Add like a shear like that. I don't know if I can do like a negative padding, but do something like that, We'll have to just see how that ends up kind of looking. Like, maybe that's too much of a shear. Like, maybe minus 30 is better, and like maybe we don't need as much spacing. Maybe this could have like a padding of like minus 10 or something. But then we have to play with like size and everything, like because I guess we really don't want to, like, maybe the size needs to be 10. So it's just generally thinner up there. Yeah, UI stuff is tough. But yeah, in general, I think we did a decent job so far. But yeah, we gotta add all our HUD elements. So just for the sake of showing it, like, there's our health. And yeah, we can try some stuff with it. Like, we could drop it down more. Like that. Give it the same shear, which I think is minus 30. Honestly, like, the text is gonna look a little funky. And the bars aren't the same length. Like, I'm pretty sure like the shearing would need to like exist within the asset itself. But, you know, just for the sake of example. So we can also do -10. So it's aligned. So, you know, it's something like that. Yeah, Devin is super legend. I feel super grateful for his answer to me on Discord. Well, no problem. I'm glad people are joining the Discord. I'm glad people are talking and hanging out. That's all that really matters. And hopefully we can all learn from each other. So yeah, I think I've already been talking like a bunch. Like I said, I was gonna end the stream. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it for today. So thank you so much for watching. For those watching on Twitch, make sure to subscribe or follow. And for those on YouTube, make sure to do the same. It would be much appreciated. Those watching from X, thank you so much. Make sure to join the Discord. And yeah, I think we can probably raid with these amount of people. So we can raid first Crimson. He's awesome. We'll see how many of us will be in the raid. I don't know how many are going to be part of the raid, actually. We'll raid now and we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.